inefficient and burdensome regulations. We will eliminate those that are unproductive and unnecessary,
tearing down these antiquated walls and granting banks significant new authority.
In a victory for the banking industry, Congress has approved legislation which will allow commercial and investment banks to merge and form institutions of unprecedented size and global reach.
I think it's very important for us not to introduce regulation for regulation's sake.
I do believe in the American dream. Owning a home is a part of that dream. We are taking action to bring many thousands of Americans closer to owning a home. This project not only is good for the soul of the country, it's good for the pocketbook of the country as well.
The housing market has reached frantic proportions. Seems that everybody is building, buying, or selling.
The Dow and the S&P both breaking records. Profits soared 93% at Goldman Sachs this year. Hotshot traders and bankers can expect to take home $10, $25, and in some cases, $50 million.
Things that are too good to be true are. When you see something coming,
The real estate bubble.
housing bubble, don't put it off. Take action immediately.
Will there be a soft landing or will the bubble burst?
The news story, the mortgage meltdown.
This morning in the mortgage meltdown, new numbers showing that a record number of Americans are losing their homes.
More than 70 mortgage companies have failed in the last few months in America, and now the biggest of the big companies, the Bear Stearns, the big banks, are caught holding the bag.
The fifth largest investment bank in the country, Bear Stearns, is being sold for just $2 a share to J.P. Morgan. It's being assisted by the government, which is stepping in to guarantee some $30 billion in Bear's toxic real estate assets.
You've got to imagine that Hank Paulson didn't think he signed up for this when President Bush picked him to become Treasury Secretary.
Hank Paulson may now have to undo some of the deregulation measures that he and his peers on Wall Street pushed through when he ran Goldman.
Treasury Secretary Hank Paulson telling Matt Lauer this morning, quote, "We're all over it. I've got great confidence in our markets. They're resilient, they're flexible."
Allie, the truth is that Bear Stearns is only a very small fraction of this story. Our economy could face far worse than a recession.
In the wake of Bear's collapse, Lehman Brothers is scrambling to reassure investors about the impact of the mortgage crisis on its own assets. Shares of the firm under a great deal of pressure this morning. Dick Fuld, a 39-year veteran of Lehman and the longest-running CEO of a major investment bank on Wall Street, has pulled the firm back from the brink during other crises. But today, for the first time that I'm hearing it, investors are questioning his leadership. One key question investors have for Lehman Brothers: what's the true earnings power of this investment bank's business?